Two men were arraigned in the magistrate's court today in connection with the shooting of the Deputy Prime Minister's aide.
Appearing in court to answer attempted murder and attempted armed robbery charges were 24-year-old Lyndon Leon Chase, also known as Smiley, in the yellow, green and black striped shirt, and 18-year-old Antonio Bow in the green polo striped shirt. The Nassau Village residents appeared before Magistrate Ansela Evans-Williams. It is alleged that on June 24th, the men attempted to murder Andrew Sweeting and attempted to rob him at gunpoint. Sweeting was shot in the abdomen and palm while on duty outside of a vehicle at the rear of the Prince Charles Shopping Center. The men were not required to plead to the charges and were remanded to prison. The matter will be fast-tracked to the Supreme Court for trial by voluntary bill of indictment. The men will be served on September 3rd. Also today, a 35-year-old man of Quintin Alley was charged in court for unlawful sexual intercourse. Court dockets allege the 35-year-old had unlawful sex with a 6-year-old girl. The suspect, who appeared before Magistrate Ansela Evans-Williams, was not required to plead to the charges and was remanded to Her Majesty's prison. That matter will be fast-tracked to the Supreme Court for trial on September 5th.
An officer was injured during an encounter with a suspect this morning. The police officer was reportedly making an arrest in the area of St. Lucia Crescent when the suspect attempted to disarm him. The 30-year-old suspect was shot by police and later taken to hospital, where he is detained in stable condition. Hundreds of children are expected to take part in the Royal Bahamas Police Force Summer Camp, which starts on Monday. This year, the camp is marking 20 years of existence. They're celebrating under the theme, Catch the Vision. The program, which includes a band component, will run until August 9th. There will be 9 camps in New Providence and 7 in the Family Islands. And as Police Press Liaison Officer Inspector Kristen Skippings explains, it's totally free.
The Royal Bahamas Police Camp is by far the best camp in the Bahamas, and it's the safest camp in the Bahamas where you want to make sure your kids are for the summer. The camp is for persons between the ages of 8 and 17. However, we will take persons at 7, especially the band camp. The band camp starts off with persons from the age of 7. And so if persons are looking for someplace to have their kids this summer, we're asking you to bring them down to the Royal Bahamas Police Force Summer Camp.
Coming up in Family Island news, Grand Bahama could soon get help from Abaco. We'll explain.
And the Cat Island Regatta Committee gets ready for action. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm LaDawn Davis. Some 80 Bahamians traveled to Panama City, Panama this week to attend the 56th Annual Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions Convention. Chief Executive Officer of the National Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Alfred Poitier, made history as a Bahamian presenter at the convention. He spoke on the topic, the human side of financial services, and giving participants a different view on the importance of membership and how do members perceive credit unions. The convention took place on Sunday at the Rio in Panama. Are you looking to develop and execute your business plan? Well, attorney Mark Turnquest and the Small Business Resource Center will be hosting an entrepreneur empowership workshop to assist small and medium-sized businesses with those needs. The special business workshop is designed to give first-time entrepreneurs the tools needed to successfully manage a business. It will also provide business executives with strategies to build the perfect business model and to report on the progress of the SME Act, its agency, and VAT. The workshop begins tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at the Holy Cross Anglican Church on Soldier Road. And in international business news, the United States Department of Justice is conducting an investigation into a planned merger of American Airlines and the U.S. Airways plan to create one of the largest airlines in the world. In February, U.S. Airways announced plans to merge with American Airlines, which is recovering from bankruptcy, to create an $11 billion airline. The deal requires the approval of the Justice and Transportation Departments. Meantime, both companies plan to wrap up negotiations by the end of September. And that's a look at your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm LaDawn Davis.